Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be loved ones' messages from the other side. So, just before we get started, it is coming up, Halloween's coming up. That is when the veil is thinning and is going to be the thinnest on October 31st. So our loved ones from the other side are going to be trying to give us messages, and they might be working through this to give a message to you. With that being said, these are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate with you or doesn't resonate with the loved one that has passed on, just be at peace and know that your loved one does love you. It just, the message wasn't meant for you. Also, if any sort of love comes up in a reading, my default is reading to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she's, he's can be she's, he's can be she's can be she's. Anyone can be he's or she's. Pronouns interchangeable. It's whatever's going on in your life. So let's get started. So we have 1, 2, 3. Pick a card, any card. We're going to start with number 1. Okay, I'm going to just read out all of the cards here, and then we're just going to get into this reading. Your first card, and this is the energy reading, is 8, Otter. Also, pay attention to any numbers. They might be coming up as also other messages. So you have 8 of Pentacles, the Moon, Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, the Magician, 2 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. You have Mercury retrograde, and that's reinvention, number 51. Earth element, stability, 38. Labradorite, take action. Selenite, spiritual awakening. And then Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Okay, so right off the bat, the energy that feels is the otter energy, which otter is about, is a female energy. So I'm getting like a motherly, maybe grandmotherly kind of feeling. Your loved one wants to know that they've been seeing you work hard, and they've been seeing you work hard with your relationships and your friendships. I don't feel like you've had great success with friendships before, and maybe you're just really introverted and it's really hard for you to make friends. But it looks like your loved one is really recognizing that you are working hard on that. The moon is a big connection for you guys. So this is a huge symbol. I'm also getting with the crawdad that this person may be from the South or grew up in the South, something that has to do with crawdad. I mean, we do have crawdads here in Idaho, but I'm definitely getting the South because of the moon and just the rich history of spirituality that's in the South. And that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Now, the Magician and the 2 of Wands. This energy, this loved one is telling you that you can do anything that you want to do. You have the capability, and they see you. They see everything that you're doing. They want to be there, and the really interesting thing is there's your infinity sign, 8, and then 8. So this 8's a big number for you guys too. So you have the capability of doing this, and this loved one is there to help you. And I think this really resonates with that too, where it's with the 2 of Wands, this man has the world in his hands. And your loved one says you can have it. You can have it all. And they can see you going towards that. Now it feels like you're getting passionate into something. Something is starting, maybe a new hobby, a new passion, a new excitement. It's gonna, just don't get burnt out on it. And the thing is you, with creating these friendships and creating this space, you have the ability to not carry all of this workload. So make sure that you do involve your friends. And I think another thing too with the otter energy is she's watching, and she's going to make sure that if something doesn't go right or doesn't feel right for her, she will make her presence known. She's going to come and tell you, hey, this isn't right. So you need to be able to trust again. Mercury retrograde, which this is actually very interesting because Mercury retrograde starts up Halloween night in 2019. So that's the starting of it. So this is reinvention. I feel like she's going to make her presence known on Halloween. I don't know if she was big into Halloween. Maybe she was more of a traditional Christian woman. Someone that doesn't celebrate Halloween. But I feel like since she is on the other side and realizes that, this is when the veil is thinning, and this is when people are the most vulnerable because they're dressed up in costume. They can see, and you can be whoever. You're opening yourself up. And so I feel like they're going to really show themselves to you on Halloween night. Also, with this reinvention, this is that work that's going on, and they see that you are reinventing it. With the earth element, this can be your sign, this can be this loved one sign, earth signs, which are Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But I feel like they also are applauding you with your stability right now, that you have your shit together. And then you have Labradorite, which is take action. And I feel like they just want you to take action. Don't sit down. Don't just not do anything. If you have this dream that you're wanting, you can do whatever you want to do, but you have to take action in order to get it. Selenite, spiritual awakening. I feel like, you might be in a spiritual awakening process right now and becoming more spiritual, but I feel like this energy is as well. Again, I'm getting like a more of a conservative, a more of like, this is how it's supposed to be. And now they're on the other side and they realize that isn't what it's like. And they're also exploring and expanding on their own spirituality as well. And that's why they want to come share it with you, and they're protecting you. And Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. This has been the key thing that's been going on here. You can do anything that you want to do. You have the infinite possibilities. You can do it, and you will. Because this otter energy, this woman energy is watching over you and is like your biggest cheerleader. And you really can do anything. You just need to make sure that you take action and allow yourself to trust. All right, guys, that is it for that reading. Make sure that you like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if this did resonate with you at all. And again, if this didn't resonate with you, this message wasn't meant for you, but your loved ones do love you, and they will send you a different message in a different way. We are on to number 2. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just read these cards out, number 2, and then we're going to get right into it. So the overall energy is Dolphin 40. Now, I'm also going to say these numbers because these might be also other messages that Spirit is trying to give to you as well, that your loved ones is, if it's important to you or not. All right. So then we have 3 of Swords. The Devil. 8 of Cups. 4 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Pisces, I believe. Mercury, mind. Amethyst, meditation. Fluorite, learning. Skull sight, peace. Skull of light, illumination. Okay. So this is, I might get emotional with this one. This person is Dolphin Energy. Dolphin Energy is mana, which is life force. This energy, I can't tell if it's a female or male. It's a very easygoing energy. Someone that this wasn't just, I feel like this wasn't expected. This loved one passing away. They were a great person, very easygoing. I feel like they are, like, it was unexpected, and that's kind of what I keep getting, unexpected. It was shocking. With the 3 of Swords being clarified by the 4 of Swords, what they're trying to tell you is that they're sorry. There's a big heartbreak that you're feeling. This person was very important to you, and they knew it. And they're really sorry. And that's like the feeling I'm getting from these 2 cards. It's just like, I'm sorry. And it feels like they're apologizing over and over again. Just, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Now, with the 4 of Swords is a resting card too, where they've seen you rest about it, and it's just, I'm sorry. Just, can we just stop for a second? Just stop. Like, I'm sorry. And that's kind of like what keeps coming into my mind, and it's just this resting energy of just like, I'm sorry. So they know that you're hurting, and they know all of this that's going on. Now, the Devil being clarified by the 6 of Swords. They see the actions that this has done with them, for you. They see the destruction that you might be putting yourself into. This might be drinking too much. This might be doing drugs. This might be having a unsafe sexual practices. This is just, and it might even be because of the Devil being obsessed with this death, being obsessed with this person and how they died. Why did they do this? Why? And like, they're just getting really upset over it. But I'm feeling like this is just destructive behavior that you're doing, and they're seeing it, and they're saying to move on from it. I'm sorry, but move on. You have to move on from this. Do not be chained by what happened to me. Do not be chained by it. Move on from it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it just move on. And I think they're getting really frustrated with it because, like, with the dolphin energy is like really easygoing and just go with the flow. And it just feels like there's this devil energy where it's just like, you gotta move on from this. I'm sorry, but you have to move on from this. And then when they do see you taking steps of moving on because of this 8 of Cups, they're being very generous with that. And they're saying it's okay to love. It's okay to move on from me. It's okay to love again. It's okay to give your heart to someone. It's okay. It feels like what they're trying to say is like, you can move on. You can move on from me, and it's okay. Because you're opening up yourself into receiving more gifts in your life. And I feel like just by this energy, and again, I'm just getting really emotional and overtaken by it, but it just feels like it's okay to move on. It's okay. Because I'm here, I'm watching you, and I'm giving you my blessing because they're easygoing. They don't want to see you stuck. They want you to have the same energy that they've had. Now, Pisces, I believe, this is a very psychic sign, astrological sign. So this is really trusting your intuition and really focus on, and the number is 24 as well. So this is focusing on water energy. Really focus on dolphin, water energy, things like that. And this can be your astrological sign. This can be theirs. It can be a part of their zodiac. But you need to believe in yourself, and the I believe, it's this person believes in you, and they believe in the greatness that you have. And you have to believe to yourself that they're there, that they're watching you, that they are your guardian angel. Then we have 3, Mercury, mind. They want to say that you have such a beautiful mind, and that you have this just power about you with your intelligence. And I think that's what they're really upset by, where it's like, you're a smart person. You need to get over this. People die. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking, where it's like, you are logical. Stop. This is also Mercury mind is Gemini and Virgo as well. So keep that in mind. With amethyst, meditation. When you're getting stuck in this rut of this devil energy, make sure that you are meditating. That's what they're wanting you to do, where it's get your mind right. And that's another part of that too, where it's getting your mind right and getting into that Zen mode. Get yourself out of this spiral, because it feels like that's what is happening. With these 2 big cards, that's what's happening. And then fluorite, which is learning. This is going hand in hand with your mind. They know that you have a beautiful mind, and they want you to continue to learn and continue to grow. And you have so much to give. If you've been wondering if you should be doing another job or going back to school, the answer is yes. This dolphin energy is do it. You are smart. You can do this. You have it. You have this gift. And that is what they're saying, where it's you are so smart and you just need to keep expanding your mind. And scoliocyte. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. But peace. When you think about this person in dolphin energy, what they want you to feel is not this negative. They want you to feel peace, because they are at peace. Whatever happened, however their death happened, they're at peace. They're at peace, and they want you to be at peace. And skull of life, of light, illumination. And I feel like they want you to be lit up. They are tired of watching you be in this dark place. Light up your life. Illuminate your life. Focus on your mind and getting into that peaceful mind. Get into meditation, get into yoga, get into a way of processing this in a correct way, and not in a destructive downward spiral way. If you are really having problems with this too, like make sure that you go see a therapist. Make sure that you do talk to someone that is close to you about these feelings, because this is just, from what they're telling me, there's a lot of just bad stuff that you're feeling, and they want you to be at peace. Grow your mind. So just know that they're watching, they're with you, and they love you. All right, guys, that's it with number 2. Make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, comment below, tell me if this did resonate with you or not. If it didn't resonate with you, just know that your loved ones on the other side do love and care about you. It's just this message wasn't meant for you. All right, we're on to number 3. Okay, number 3. So what I'm going to do is read out the cards and then the energies and go from there. Okay, so you got 3, elk. Also, I'm going to try to remember to read out the numbers. These might be also messages from your loved ones from the other side. You have 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, the World, Ace of Pentacles, the World, 2 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, 11, Pluto transformation, 34, 10th house, the World. That's 3 worlds, guys. 3. Just putting that out there. Black cat, fortune meets opportunity. Cauldron, synergy and healing. Okay. So right off the bat, elk is about stamina. I'm feeling like this is a father, grandfather, man, masculine energy. And I'm saying like this is a very masculine energy. And I feel like this is a head of a family. That's why I'm thinking it's like a father energy. It can be a grandfather energy, but it's just like the leader. So we have the 10 of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the World. They want you to still be in the family. Family is important to them. That's their entire world, because they come and see you guys when everyone's together. That's what that magnetizes them. That's how they come into. They have this energy that once everyone is together, they're there. And it feels like it's really been dispersed because of his passing. So with the Ace of Pentacles, you need to start focusing on the family and focusing on bringing them together. Just because I'm gone doesn't mean that this needs to die. Just because I did. They are also saying they are really unsure of what side to pick. Now, I feel like a lot of this is family. A lot of this is having to deal with family dynamics, because for the elk energy, family was everything. They didn't have a lot of friends. They didn't have a lot of other people. They wanted a big family and they got it. And that was everything. I feel like there's there's a definite line in the sand. I mean, you get 2 of swords being clarified by 2 swords. So this is a big, like, divide. They are unsure of what side, because there is a rift that's going on with your family. They think it's petty. They think it's stupid. And they don't want to pick sides. They want everyone to get along. And that's where they want you to start to get along. They want this relationship, this new family dynamic to get along. And they want it to be fixed. I don't feel like they know how to. But they want this new relationships to happen, and they want this new energy to happen that is like the old. And I feel like elk is, this masculine energy is just old school, and is just like, just freaking punch each other out and then be good, you know? Why are we dragging this on? But he doesn't know how to fix it. Because you guys, the family was his entire world. And now it's done. So he's trying to find on the other side of how can we fix this? And the thing is that this is an ending chapter as well. This is the 10 of Swords is the end of the sword suits, as well as the world is the end of the major arcana. So I think he's starting to realize, being on the other side, that things are not going to be the same. So he's trying to also figure out, again, this is that side picking of like, who do I go to? Like, how do I get there? And I think he's having problems with that. But he can see your transformation. He can see what's going on. And I think he can see that there is efforts that's going on for making this family dynamic better. He sees this rift. He sees what's going on, but he sees glimmers because of these aces. And it feels like this is the feminine energy, both of these. So whether it's maybe the ants are getting better or something, but the feminine energy is trying to find a way to make this work. And then you have the 10th world, or the 10th house, the world. And I feel like this is so much world energy. Yeah, world. And I feel like their family is the world. Another thing too, I feel like they're also saying, if you're wanting to travel the world, if you're wanting to do and see the world, it's time to do it. And I think they're encouraging you as well, where it's, you need to start doing what you want to do in this life, because you're not going to have it forever. Now, you have Fortune, Black Cat. Fortune meets opportunity. Black cats are going to be a sign, I feel, for this elk energy. Black cats, when you see them, they're not a sign of bad luck. They're going to be opportunity. A strike of fortune. Something good's going to happen every time you see a black cat, and that's going to be from that elk energy. And then Cauldron is synergy and healing. And they're pretty much saying too, it's time to heal from me, gone. Heal this, because that's what's going to make me happy. That's what's going to make me be around more. Heal this rift. Heal this. And heal yourself from me leaving. All right, guys, that is it for that reading. Make sure that you do like this video. Hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if it did resonate with you. If it didn't resonate with you, the message wasn't meant for you, but please know that your loved ones do love you, and it's just the message wasn't meant for you. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Peace be with you.